Hi everybody, it's Hey Jon. I jabber opportunities nonstop. And in today's video, I will be explaining the China FUD in detail and correlating it to a chart perspective to give you retail investors an idea and perspective of what is to come for us. And guess what? I like what I see and I see what I like. So make sure you watch this whole video. Make sure you watch all of this analysis. You do not want to miss a beat. So let's go ahead and explain what the China FUD is about. Yes, we've seen year after year these hit articles come out saying, hey, you know what? China is going to regulate Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies. But at the same token, every year they don't do anything about it. They just say it right here, right? Which is great. Because every time this happens, guess what? Bitcoin pulls back and every other cryptocurrency pulls back, like Dogecoin, VeChain, etc. This means that we get buying opportunities because, as you know, these large investors, these whales or institutions, if you will, they want to get in at a cheaper price. And I would say this time is different. The reason why is because Bitcoin now has institutional money for the first time actually buying into Bitcoin. It is no longer just retail investors here. As you know, we have Cash App, we have PayPal, we have these large credit card type institutions now accepting and trading Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So this means this time is different. They always say, you know what? History doesn't repeat itself, but it sure rhymes. And they like to say also, you know what? This time is different. And you know what? This time I truly believe it is different. Because again, I want to reiterate, for the first time, we are seeing institutional money come into cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin. I believe Fidelity is also having an ETF made soon. So, great things are coming for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin specifically. So, let's get to this graph right here, okay? Check it out. So, a few days ago, I made a video about capitulation. And what does capitulation mean? It means you give up and you set a stop loss, and a whale triggers your stop loss, therefore creating a flash crash, and therefore making you take the L, aka the loss. But of course, I had diamond paws, I had diamond hands, and I was telling all my viewers who watch me, hey, you know what? Make sure you don't sell, make sure you buy a dip. Some folks did it, some folks didn't do it, and that's okay. Currently, we are still in a downtrend, but however though, we have seen capitulation, and now we are in the despondency phase. What that means is now we're kind of just making a cup type of action here. This means that we are no longer seeing huge crashes beyond the first crash. So now we're kind of moving up and moving along and just chugging along here, right? Everything still looks very bearish here, but if you have the mental six-pack, the mental fortitude, you will know this and you will be buying the dip and you will be profiting tremendously. So again, just something to watch out for, okay? We are currently in the despondency phase. After that, it'll be depression, hope, relief, and optimism. So it'll take some time, but let me go ahead and show you guys now a chart perspective of what I'm referring to. Check this out. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this chart now. On April 23rd, 2021 here, we saw a flash crash highlighted with this yellow circle here, right? So we saw a big wick downwards, and then that wick means tons of buyers, okay? On April 16, we had an all-time high and we came down. And therefore, we created this flash crash, which looked like capitulation. But however, though, it happened the same exact day and the same exact hours. So it didn't really look like it, but it was capitulation though. But it just happened so fast, no one really had the time to process it, okay? And after that, check that out. We consolidated for about, let's see here. We consolidated for about 1, 2, 3, 6 days. After that, we start seeing a nice run up to the new all-time highs, right? Which happened around May 7th, 2021. And after that, let's see how long this bull run lasted here from capitulation, all right? So check this out, folks. It lasted a whole, I would say a whole 15 days, about 2 weeks and 1 day right there. And now we're just kind of breaking down here, breaking down into this downward channel right now. And as you know, this to me is looking like a similar idea here. This orange circle here is going to be what I would like to call capitulation as well. The only difference is this time it took longer to do a nice wick up, right? The previous one, we saw the price appreciate above the previous candlestick. This time, we're kind of in the middle of the candlesticks this time. So we're seeing a more pennant type of action here. What this means is that every day we're seeing higher lows. Check it out. From the first capitulation, right? The low was 19.50. The following day, 29.432. The following day, 30.63. The following day, 31.38. As you can tell, every single day we are making little steps here. The lows are increasing. The highs are not. That's okay though, because we're seeing higher lows. This means people are buying the dips. This means people are believing, you know what? This is going to reverse sooner rather than later. And if history is anything to repeat itself, the last time we took 3 days, and then on the 4th day, we started moving up. And then 2 days after that, we saw a new price appreciation above the previous 4 candlesticks. So you know what? This could potentially happen here. So this means on Sunday, right, we could see another flat action. And then Monday, we could see a nice increased candlestick. Of course, this is not guaranteed. This is just using history as a indicator to see if it will repeat itself or will it rhyme. So just things to watch out for. And of course, the longer we stay here in capitulation mode and despondency, this means people will get used to it and say, you know what, dude, it's fine. I'm gonna keep buying on dips here because you know what, all this FUD, I'm used to it now. The new cycle, it's no big deal anymore. I'm gonna buy it now because I think it is time for us to rise up. And guess what? When it happens, we will rocket back up. However, though, let's not forget that we are currently in a downward channel. So that is different from last time. Of course, though, if we can break out of this downward channel, then you know what? We can see some hope and some optimism. So I say to China and their FUD, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to buy lower Dogecoin. And I appreciate the opportunity. So again, if you guys are scared here, don't be scared, okay? Fear is your friend, and you want to buy when there's fear. You don't want to buy when everyone's happy and greedy, because that means you're not getting a discount. And you're paying full price plus a price appreciation to get in. So that's what I want to say today. Hopefully this cleared some misconception about the FUD and capitulation. It's Hey Jon. If you watch this video here and you find it useful, do me a favor and subscribe and notify and share this video out so we can share this news and information with more folks to get them educated. So we do not make silly decisions. I will catch you all on the next one.